Hello guys, this is Ghazi Rahman and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be talking about the new G24F2 monitor from Gigabyte. We'll be looking at the difference between the G24F and the F2 and what makes this monitor different and better than the previous generation. So without any further ado, let's look at the unboxing for this monitor. So guys, I've got the monitor hooked up right behind me. Now first of all, we'll be talking about some of the basic features that comes with Gigabyte monitor. So basically almost all of the Gigabyte monitor does come with black equalizer, then you have got active noise cancellation, you have got the dashboard, you have got the Corsair features, and we have talked about it on our previous videos in details. So some of the features that needs to be explained are the black equalizer feature, because this is one of the important feature for Gigabyte monitors. Whenever you're playing games like Last of Us, where there are a lot of dark spots, because the game is designed in such a way that the dark spots where enemy creeps up behind you to give you the jump scares, those spots, if you want to illuminate those spots, so basically if you're cranking up the brightness, what happens is the zones that are already bright, where there are light, those get overexposed and it burns out. But if you're using black equalizer, what happens is only the area which are dark, so those areas get illuminated, and the areas where there is light source, those does not get overexposed and burnt. This is a very important feature to have if you are into playing AAA titles. But for multiplayer titles such as CSGO, you can take advantage as well, because there are certain dark spots where if you have a little bit of illumination, you can get head of your enemy. You can easily spot those enemies in those corners. So another feature that we need to talk about is the dashboard. So basically, if you connect your monitor with the SS USB cable that's available with it, you can easily get those dashboard features, basically the performance of your PC and other information on top of the monitor, so you can monitor what clock speed is your GPU running at, or your CPU running at, what is the temperature your GPU is at that moment, or your CPU. Those kind of vital information can be displayed on top of your monitor using the dashboard features. Apart from that, you can also monitor the FPS of the game that you're playing right that second, and other important information that you might require while gaming. So with the Corsair feature, basically what happens is you can reproduce custom Corsair for your monitor, but as I've said earlier, this is not as accurate as the Corsair you get with the game. So basically, if you're a competitive gamer, please do not use it. If you're a streamer, you can take advantage of this feature. So basically, you can get any kind of images or any kind of doodles as a Corsair. So basically, that can add a little bit of flair when you're streaming. But apart from that, this is a very, well, I would say a very useless feature to have. Well, now let's talk about the color for this monitor. This is a 95% DCI-P3 monitor. So basically it has a super wide color gamut range, but this color is not as accurate as I would say for monitors that are used for editing panels in studios. So if you're a gamer, this monitor is perfect for that. A wide range of color gamut that you get is perfect for your gaming needs. But if you are a professional editor who wants to do some editing for big budget films, or let's say TV series, those kind of things, I would suggest going for a studio grade monitor, because this monitor cannot provide those kind of color calibration, and if you're working with high-end HDR content, this monitor will suffer a lot. So now let's talk about what makes this monitor different from this G24F. G24F2 comes with a 165Hz SS IPS panel, which is greater than the previous generation 144Hz IPS panel. This is a SS IPS panel, which is a Gen 2 SS IPS panel, which is faster than the previous generation IPS panel. We knew that the SS IPS panels were 165 Hz and it could be overclocked to 170 Hz. But this generation of panels can be overclocked to 180 Hz. So basically these panels are much more faster than their previous generation counterparts. This panel, the new IPS panel used in this monitor, the G24F2, is also HDR compatible. So basically you get an HDR functionality with this monitor, which is not HDR 1000 grade. This is basic HDR 400. So basically you get that feel of the HDR, but it is not a full-fledged HDR panel like the high-end monitors that we find. So another difference between the G24F and the G24F2 is in the contrast ratio. The previous generation G24F came with a 1000:1 contrast ratio, but the latest generation, the IPS G24F2, comes with a 1100:1 contrast ratio, which means you're gonna get those deep black colors which will add to the image aesthetic of this monitor. Well, these are the basic differences between the G24F and the G24F2 monitor. Nothing much has been changed features wise. As we said, the black equalizer, the dashboard, the crosshair, those kind of features remains the same. What has been changed is hardware basically. So basically it's a generation upgrade from its predecessor, the G24F. In basic sense, the G24F was a downgraded version of this monitor. You have got a better panel, the IPS panel with 180 Hz refresh rate. You have got much more contrast ratio to play with. You have got much more refresh rate to play with, and as a gaming monitor, this is a 1ms monitor. So with this, I would like to end this video here. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please click on that like button, and if you're watching it on YouTube, do subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the videos coming to you every week. With this, me Ghazi Rahman signing off. I'm gonna see you on the next one.